Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, people can hear me, I think. Yeah, okay. Hello, I am Zryken. I am still kind of cleaning up and everything. But, I decided to go back to using Zryken, the maid outfit, because of the fact that I haven't used the model in a while. In a hot minute. So, like, I was thinking, yeah, let's bring her out again. So, yeah, you're gonna be dealing with this instead of the mask. So, yeah. Also, yeah, I'm Zryken, however you want to call me. I think some people call me Zryken by mistake as well, and I think that's funny. So the funny thing I did a long time ago, not a long time ago, it was like pretty recently. If anyone gets my name wrong, I turn that into another personality of mine. I used to. The idea was fun, but it was not there yet, and I think most of it got a little too personal. So, still working things out. Also, so on last week's stream, I did go shopping and I did get some pretty weird things. One of them was this. This is a really cheap figure. It was $9 of Samus in the Phazon suit. I thought this was Dark Samus at first, but that this is good enough as well. Pretty decent figure, I would say. This isn't what I'm talking about for stream today, but I wanted to show this off, and I like the way it looks. It's really simple, but I don't actually realize it with the head. You can see it. Like, it's so weirdly molded that it looks like styrofoam, but it's not. Or is it always like, it makes it look like it's cracked? Hold on, can you focus? Like, it makes it look like it's cracked. Actually, it's kind of cool, but it's also just like, then you get like the rest of the body and it's like painted silver, and you get this and it's like something went wrong in production. Also, she has like this interesting like butterfly joint, so I don't know if I could do it, but like, well, actually she can't turn her arm to hold her cannon, which is the saddest thing I've ever seen, because she could only go like forward 360, and like her arms don't turn. Her elbows are super weird too, because of this weird elbow joint. So, like, it was weird on this arm, but it kind of makes. I was gonna say it makes sense for this arm, but I forgot that this is a single joint. But simple swivel hip. I think it's a ball joint. Yeah, it's a ball joint right here. Double knee. This is like the only good thing I found. I think. Then a hinge here at the bottom. That's weird. So she can kind of pose almost. Oh wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So you can have her pose like this. But she comes with that. This is the morphing ball. I think every Metroid figure comes with that, really. I wouldn't know. But it's not bad. I would like to find another one if they have one. So there's that. And the dumbest thing I've bought. Sorry. So I've already said how much I don't like Dragon Ball, but I decided to get this. And it's not a figure. This is literally a $12 Bandai figure of a Dragon Ball character, and this is like, for $12, it's pretty worth it, to be honest, because like simple like things like that. Got like the ball joint, swivel right here, kind of. I say kind of. It's not making me look bad, but like, it can go out that far, I guess. The ball head is ball jointed as well, and like, just the articulation is pretty good. The one thing I don't like is this squeaky knees. So it's just really squeaky knees. Same with this. So squeaky knees, hinges, a hinge on the foot, and a hinge on the forward back. Is that a swivel? Yeah, whatever the ball joint is. I think it's a ball joint. Hinge and hinge, most likely. So also the hands, they're on a hinge, swivel hinge thing. So that's cool. Kind of a shame because this is all he comes with, and also the issue I dealt with, his right arm would just sometimes pop off. I don't know why, but I found out as well that hold on, let me get it ready. He scales really well with the Udo line. The Soto Kamen Rider figures are a little smaller, but I can make it work. So I wanted the things I want to do. Oh, who fell? No one fell. But yeah, so last week we built the Fancy Ale, Metabot Fancy Ale Part 2. The last 2 weeks we did that. And now, today, I'm still going through my backlog. We're finally getting to what I'm building now, after like 6 minutes of me talking about nothing. And yeah, we're going to be building the Lfrith. And yeah, I have not built a Lfrith before, but I have built its sister, its predecessor after, which is the Ariel. As you can see, here is Ariel with the Mirasol unit. I don't know where her rifle went, actually. Oh wait, no, I found it. It's like, oh, I don't know where her rifle went, but here it is. So, I should probably attach it before I lose it. But yeah, this thing can detach. So, yeah, just gonna put it on like that. I do like the Ariel because she is very interesting. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but the chest is a lot smaller than I initially thought. So it's like definitely a lot easier. I just like the overall round aesthetic. And like plus the thing that gets me the most of the arms. I don't know why. I like the line. I like the lining for it. But we are doing this. Oops. God. She fell. Anyways, we're gonna be doing this. This is not the normal one. As you can see, this is the Prize D high grade Gundam Lfrith solid clear version. This is the Ichiban Kuji lottery thing. And I got this for $20. I think it was around there. I got it out for Suragaya. I think it was Suragaya. And then, yeah, I spent like a year. Like, I haven't even touched this as much. And like, it's just been sitting, catching dust. Like every other kit I've had that I still need to build. So, yeah, let's get building. Because... oh god. it makes me realize like this was the one I passed up on because I thought I wasn't gonna get it, and then literally later I actually did just like buy every single thing from this, and my disappointment was not immeasurable. It was definitely a very interesting experience. Because now I have grown into the habit of buying everything. And, yeah, it's not great. So the semi-clear, oh god, a piece already fell out, is literally, all this is solid, especially the gray. Everything is fine. It's just this. This is the pink parts for the original Lfrith. So it is semi-clear for a reason. And I think the one I wanted to get was the Ariel Ecopla. because the Ecoplot looked really neat. There's either the Aerial or like the Lfrith, and it was really good. Like just the black with like the neon blue. I think it was neon blue. Or it was green. No, I think it was. I don't know. B1 and B2. Okay. But yeah, like it's just the Ecoplot are cool. It's just that they're kind of hard to get to. Because now I think about it, oh yeah, the stickers. So we got the we got the pink for the legs, the silver, and the green. They don't have the red eyes, which is fine. Also, that's really reflective. Gonna put it to the side, so that way I don't show my true face, because it's already a bad omen that I'm already using a female avatar. Right, then C plate goes right here, and D plate. I do like how it's very simple. I didn't realize that this is like all one piece, by the way. Like the mouth with the rabbit ears. Can't see it, but yeah, I didn't realize that was all one piece, and it just like circulates to the back. Dude, now I think about it, I'm kind of excited. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though, but I don't know if it's gonna go through. The new gun with G-Quux, because it's interesting, and I treat it the same as the G-Self in a way. I was like, it's different, it's cool, and I think it's cool, honestly, and we'll see where it goes. So I also realized I still have these out. These are the polycaps for the fancy ale. And before we start, I'm actually gonna snack on this for a bit and maybe talk some more. So what else do I want to talk about? My week was really weird. I gotta say that. It's just in general, it just wasn't as. It was a very eventful week, I would say. I thought it was funny. At one point, I had a power outage at my job, and it was definitely funny. The way that it happened, I don't exactly know the reasons, but the funny thing about it was that the way it happened was like the lights start flickering, like how you normally in those horror movies where you see like an entity just like enter the room, and it just lets you know by just flickering a lot, and that's kind of what happened. But yeah, it was definitely fun. Mm, mm, I should probably mute myself. Hold on. Hmm. It's probably a mistake to eat a brownie, especially in the morning. Mainly due to how like it gets stuck around my mouth. Hmm. And normally, I would do this before stream. But I think it's funny because I just spent kind of like 10 minutes or something just cleaning my desk because I didn't do that for the entire week. Okay. But okay. A, B1, and D. Then D. Then B1. Just gonna throw these to the side. Hold on. Alright. Then. Also, I don't. The sad thing. Here's the sad thing, actually, now that I think about it. I don't remember how my build with Ariel was. Because I remember I streamed it, but I'm like, I don't exactly remember actually building it. But I think it's also just the fact that, like, that was in the time where I was off from work for a week. Not because I wanted to, but because of the fact that, like, I think I got back from something. And they're like, oh yeah, business is slow. So we're just going to be taking off for a week. And then, yeah, I had an entire week to stream to catch up, really. And then after that, nothing happened. I streamed for like 5 days that week. And nothing came out of it, really. I think the most views I got that week was actually from me playing a game called Bleak Faith, which also, like, I think that was also the most. It was a weird stream because it was like, imagine playing a Souls game, but not beating a boss at all, and that's what happened. It was like weirdly floaty. I never beat a boss, and I kept dying everywhere. It was weird. It was interesting. I'm trying to find another nub mic that I need to sand down. Then goes in like this. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. This looks like the. It will look like the bottom of the nose, right? Because of how. The bottom of the mouth, because of how pointy it looks, right? You can't see it. Oh god. Hold on. Oh, anyways, like the bottom here is like kind of angled, like pointy, to the point where it made me think that was the bottom of the mouth, but it really isn't. It's actually the nose piece, and I think that's like really smart, because then it goes into like this gray part for the bottom, so that's neat. Okay. And A4, this one right here. And but god. So I do have a thing to talk about, I guess. I was thinking about it the entire week. Last week I mentioned about my, I guess my opinion on like a thing that it has been circulating Twitter for a bit. It's still circulating Twitter, but like it's technically about race swapping, like already existing characters, where I don't know if I said anything bad about it. I don't remember if I did. I just remember that saying like it's weird. No, I guess I can't say it's weird. It's like it's not for me, but it's also just the fact that like it's a hard thing to talk about already. But I've been seeing so much like discourse over it that I'm just like I don't really think it matters as long as like people are fine with it. But like turns out you know this is Twitter, they're not fine with it, and it was definitely weird. 8-2, really? But I found out that the artist that I was referring to apparently is a kid, and she didn't do it with bad intentions. It was just I'm in this position where I'm like, dang, and God, it's good. Like her style is really good overall. It's just the fact that it hit a bee's nest that wasn't that just really kind of destroyed it all. So then we got that. Oh my god, it actually focused. So two clear parts. I think one's for the forehead, the other one's for the just for the forehead. Then yeah, the clear parts I think it is gonna be interesting. I'm interested. But yeah, I didn't realize that the author or the artist was a kid. But like it also makes it even worse that like this is like one of those things where uh everyone, not even just like the western part of Twitter, the apparently the Japanese end too is getting in like diving into that kind of thing. Whereas it's just too much to think about. It's too much issues. It's like if I like it, I like it. It was just the fact that like it got brought up to me in a For You page on Twitter, and I'm just like, why? 4-1. Mm, I would understand the back one, but not the front one. So let's see. Uh, 4. Oh boy. Right, we got the sticker in, and put this on. On I don't think I put this in all the way. Okay. No, we have to this. There we go. And then, yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. I want to see something. I don't have a concentrated flashlight, but I have my flashlight, so like I wanted to see the eyes go glow, but because of the fact that there is like an opportunity for the eyes to glow now, because of the light piping through at the top, so the to a degree, I can. It's just the fact that I need a well concentrated light. But the head is done. Oh. It feels a little more naked. It's weird. But we're doing the body now, so we need A, B1, D, and E. $110. I think I was gonna say I think I forgot to shave it down some parts, but I didn't. Okay. Okay, then D17. Right, then go. It's also kind of funny to see how the mech designs for Witch from Mercury actually influence like my future designs. It's really interesting. Right, there we go. Like I don't know what it was, but like Witch from Mercury introduced me to like the sleeved neck design, where it's like the front part is exposed, but like the back of it is like a collar, and like I really, apparently really like that design, and so I decided to adopt some of it. So I'm like, huh, okay. Next one is B113. But like, I do like Witch from Mercury. Now I think about it, it's just the fact that like I don't get like there's a lot of things I don't get. I am a very lost person. I guess lost. I say lost. I'm a person that tries to understand everything, but sometimes it even just leads me to just being even more lost. Uh, Especially when people are being like super vague about things, where it's just like, yeah, this happened, but I'm moving on, and then like, it's like, and they're like, don't like don't like bother asking questions or anything. We just let you know that I'm okay now. And it's like, well, I'm happy for you. You don't have to talk about it if you're gonna be so vague about it. It's like you don't get. Pardon me. It's just like I guess I'm victim to it too, but like it's like I know you want brownie points. It's also just talking about it online. It's just like, come on. If you were gonna say it online, at least tell. Like, not like too much of it. It's just give out as much as you feel comfortable giving out, or don't talk about it at all. If you say, "Hey, we solved it privately," or if it's like a dispute or anything, it's like, "Yeah, we solved this privately." That's fine. But if it's just like addressing drama, it's like drama that no one really needs to know or something. Then it's like, I don't know, but why? Why am I talking about drama when I'm building Gundam? Politics? I don't talk about politics at all. But like, I don't know. I just now I think about it, it's like I get so viral up when people are just like vague posting. But that's what I get for being chronically online. But like, oh God, now I think about it. There's this. Apparently, there's this one person I follow. I follow too many people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, guess who it is?" It's like I don't know who you are, and then everyone that I follow, I follow a lot of people, like I said, and they're like, "Oh my God, is this the like this person?" I was like, I don't get it, and it's super annoying, and like I was getting super annoyed to the point where it was like, I don't know who you are, I kind of don't care who you are, I might as well unfollow. I didn't. I'm an idiot, but it's just like, okay, um, and it's just like that kind of weird vague posting. I'm just like, to me, there's no reason, there's no logic behind it. I don't. There's not a lot of things that need logic, but like I'm just in that area where I'm like, I'm just living my day. Just tell me or not. Hold on. Did that not come on? Unless I missed it. Oh. So, the unfortunate thing, I won't be able to get this red thing that goes on the chest. Or like, whatever this is. Wait, no, I should have that. Right? Where's the E? Hold on. Actually missing parts? But did I open it too fast and it just fell on the floor? That's weird. I should have it then. Maybe it's the first time I actually don't have all the parts. Where did it fall? Because the bags are right here. Hmm. Oh, I don't think it fell. I just don't think. Maybe? Hold on, let me feel. It's super weird. Unless this is just the same instructions for. Oh, wait. What if this is just the same instructions for the fifth? Yeah. It doesn't say. Wow, this is incredibly misleading. Oh, wait. It's all behind this. Weird. Anyways, we're gonna try out the sticker version. Because I think with the other ones, I've actually used the printed ones. So, let's see. Yeah, watching. Was I listening to videos about fake There we go. Sorry. I am. I want to listen to Spotify, but I'm in a mood for listening to lore videos. Sorry, if it sounds rude that I do that during stream, it's like to fill the silence. I think last time, I did mention it in my 100 subscriber stream. I think. Well, I mentioned it multiple times where, I used to just kind of deal with the silence, and then it just didn't go well, cause then that also meant me dealing with a whole bunch of like things that are just being said in my head. Just me thinking like, oh my god, people don't like me. Oh my god, people don't want to actually watch me. That kind of thing. So I have to kind of just put on noise behind in the background so that way I'm not like crazy. But yeah, what's it talking about? Oh yeah, vague posting. I still hate it. It's just like, yeah, just I'm a person that understands it if it's like being said straight. So it's like, oh, okay, I get it, and I won't really touch up on it again. It's just the fact that like, there aren't a lot of people that I would think respect that kind of thing. Because like, the one thing I find annoying is that there's always like one side or the other, and there's no like middle ground or like understanding of both sides. And that's from Twitter. This is from Twitter. But it sucks, but that's the internet. And that's why some people don't even go on Twitter, which I commend you guys. Although I can't say much because I was always on social media, sadly. Best way I can say that is I used to go on Facebook a lot, and I think it became worse. I like to say it became worse because I went on Facebook. Also, my camera's pulsing. Also, I realized this is kind of like my voice cracked. This is kind of like a similar pink to a the unicorns NTD. Do I have them? Unicorn? Well, yeah. Ah. Ah. I guess I put him away. Anyways, back to the build. It just reminded me, like, the only unicorn I do have is the Gundam, the Next Edge, which is like an SD, like, I guess a most. It's not stylized. I don't know what the next, like, it's just another SD line of the unicorn, and it was interesting. It was. But I did lose his other horn. How did I do that? I really don't know. Right, 10. Got that. That. There we go. Oh, oh god. I kind of wish that they did bring the Lfrith into Gundam Breaker. That would have been interesting. Like, actually, but now I see this, I'm like, you know what? This would definitely make a very interesting unicorn slash Lfrith aerial mix up. Right, now a whole bunch of D plates. So D5. Also, I was thinking, like, today I wanted to just do a quick build. Like, nothing too big or substantial. Just, something quick. Something I felt was easy. And, I forgot how simple the with the more modern high grades are, because these are a part of me is just like, I didn't realize it began here this far compared to the last 2 weeks where it took me a straight hour to get to the head. No, the reason why it took me a straight hour to get to the head was because I talked a lot. I talked more than I actually did things, and I was tired. Like, imagine like coming off a Thanksgiving weekend, just like filled with food, and like just realizing that you had to get things ready and you really weren't prepared for it. And like, I don't remember what I was doing, but I stayed up. I'm also an idiot that just stays up a lot later than they should. Then and we got that. Oh god. Now I think about it, like, which from Mercury actually messed with you in terms of like singing happy birthday? Because anyone who sings happy birthday would die. Well, I mean, someone's gonna die. Right, then. Oh yeah, speaking of the new Gundam, I actually do find it interesting that it has the artist that did the more recent Pokemon designs, or the human Pokemon designs. I thought that was cool. That's like really neat to learn. And two. How do I put this on? Like this in here. And right here. And another one right here for the collar. I do like the part separation though. Like, not a lot of stickers, and it's neat. Also, when you look at the green bits down here, it looks like eyes already. Okay, then. Which one? 6 or 7? With A1. Okay. There. Also, I think regarding the end of the year stuff, there was one build I want to do, and it is gonna be literally the biggest build I've done on this channel, and it's probably gonna be the longest. That isn't like Soto and everything, but like, hold on. What's the difference? What's 7? 7 is blank. Okay. Gonna take. I was gonna show the sticker, but hold on. I think it'd be better if I showed it afterwards. So number 6 has this, and this is the thing that the original had like printed on. So gonna see how this works. So it is fingerprint heavy. Okay, so we got that. It's on right. Feels okay. Then when we turn it around, this is what it would look like, and that's kind of cool. Like double-sided print, like stickers like this are interesting. What I also really like are plastic stickers because of the fact that they're plastic stickers and they somehow work. Then down here, I think this is my favorite bit though, because I do like this. Like this is a solid piece of just, hold on, of just this. It's like circuitry, and it's like it kind of works. I like it. Okay, then now we have to do the arms. We need A, B1, and C. Okay. So D7 is 6. And seven. Two and 6. Right then. Would it be better if I did that? I think it's saying I should. Oh yeah, because these. I like these joints for the shoulders. Because like this is like the IBO engineering where they had like interchangeable shoulders. But the Witch for Mercury ones were weird, because it wasn't always like it wasn't interchangeable with all of them. It was more just like there were like 4 schools, different shoulders, and like they all had to be compatible or not. And it was definitely a choice. It made it harder to customize, I would say. I know that for sure because I don't customize as much. But the first one I did try to customize, still around the corner, but it was definitely an attempt. But I would like to start over again, maybe. I also realized that I may not have gotten everything. Hold on. Okay. I had to go check something. Then next, a9 and c5. So two c5s. Oh, they're right here. Oh, I didn't think this was like a large piece. I thought it was like more bits. Then next one is 9 right here. Oh boy, can't carry that. So, also another thing. So I think last week I was talking about Marvel Rivals, right? A bit of it. I've played more, and I realized that I do have an itch to play it now, and it's kind of. I say it's like sad, but it really isn't. It's been I normally don't play PvP games, but this one was fun. It's a lot more fun than Overwatch, but I still have this thing where I have like, if you guys didn't already know, I have extremely low self-esteem. So I tend to blame myself a lot for things that aren't even my fault as well. Where it's just like, yeah, we're not doing good. And like it's one of my friends start like he doesn't rage. He's just very, I don't know how to explain it. To me, it's very intimidating. But like if it's not like going the way, or just like not doing the things that I also kind of just said, I'm a people pleaser. I've said that a lot, but like I tend to blame myself a lot if we don't do anything, and they're like, it's fine, we're not playing this competitively. And it's like, I know, but it's a thing. I just want to be good so that no one gets angry. And in reality, they're not. They don't get angry. They're just like, it's just a game. Chill out. And I'm like, I wish I could. But it's just more or less just like, I think last time was one of those worst ones. But I think prior to that, I was doing fine. I do fine with those. It's just I started thinking like, man, I should be like an esports player. I gotta be like top game. Gotta do everything. I gotta be good at everything. And it's just like, I think about it now. Like, I'm just like, yeah, if only. But it's also kind of dumb. Because no one could be that good overnight. And if that's possible, how do they do it, you know? But I'm also a guy that just works every day. So it's like, I don't have the free time to just be like, I want to practice. But yeah, I think about it a lot. And it's like, yep, that's just kind of a thing I do now. Then then we got that. It's also interesting to see like these bladed elbow pieces. And it's like, are these even like, you don't even see them in fights. It'd be kind of cool, but like, they're not that lethal. Right, next one. Right. Now, see 8 and 9. Okay. Then there. Then 8. Then 9. Actually, now thinking about it, the new Gundam reminds me of a car. It gave me a lot of like cyber formula, along with like King Gainer. Funny enough, and I did like it. I do like it. The design is very unique. I know that there are some people like that are kind of against it, and I don't really mind. Like they do have opinions, but like I think this is also like one of the first times where we see a Gundam sport it's not technically a Gundam, a mobile suit that is mainline that has a heat axe. So I think that's kind of neat. If you don't know what a heat axe is, it is a general weapon a Zaku would have. So like you get the traditional blade with the pipe and then like this wire, which I'm pretty sure it just powers the entire blade to heat up. So also if you guys don't know, I love these figures because you get the pilot and then you just like kind of go in like that, and it's just great overall. I love like candy toy stuff. So much so that that's kind of everything here. Because now I look at it, it's like, my desk is messy again. Right. Put that here. Hey, oh, God. Now that I think about it, going back to Marvel Rivals. Going away from the low self-esteem stuff, I am pretty good with Penny. I realized that she is very easy to use if you know how to use her kit well. I kind of just do this thing where I just spam her bombs, and then it just they would just pop up and explode on people. So I've been doing pretty decent with that, I would say. Then and 3. this. Now, to do this, stand it all down. I do like how reversible these arms are, though. That's pretty rare. Because most of it would just be like, oh yeah, do this one, and then do the other one. Actually, what have I been watching lately? Last night, I was watching Ben 10 Alien Force for the first time. I like it. It's not bad. It's definitely a weird change of pace, but I was like, I thought at first I wasn't gonna like it for the opening theme because it wasn't like the original. But I realized in the end it's fine. I'm not too picky on that. I realized I could just use this too for a custom. This is the exact shape I need. I might buy another, maybe two. I say that as if I have a lot of money. Oh, speaking of, I found out in a very strange way that I won't be getting the real grade Akatsuki. Maybe. Because it is back ordered on HOJ. So I guess it is kind of sad. But it's also kind of sad that I didn't get the high grade Murasame as well. Murasame Kai as well, because of the fact that it's also back ordered on HOJ. So I'm like, it's telling me not to, it's telling me stuff. So I just kind of thought it was sad that happened, but you know, can't always be picky about it. Okay, then B3, 5, and C10. 2 C10s. Oh. And then 2. Oh god. I actually dropped the piece now. Found it. Then next one, and then the next one. B and B5. That's what I said before. Is it B1? Yeah. God. Oh, yeah. I also gotta watch the new episode for Arc. I know people don't. I don't know. I haven't really heard much from people's opinions about it, other than like it's really good. Like I don't. I guess it's one of those things where people don't talk about it as often as I thought. 6. See. Go. Yeah, I think. Oh god, I'm losing my train of thought. God. I don't know. When I think about it, is anyone doing anything over Christmas? I'm not really seeing myself doing anything at the moment. Because I know there's some things that I have planned, but it's just like not exactly like in terms of celebrating Christmas. It's just more in terms of like what I could be streaming. I know one of my friends was telling I was saying like I'm in the mood to build. And he's like, just go into your backlog and build stuff. And I'm like, it's easy to say, but I have like, what if I like a lot of this is like potential streaming content. I can't do it. So like a part of me is just thinking like, but the content, that kind of thing is silly. I also did this wrong. I put it on backwards. Right. Then there, and there we go. Got. Oh, shoot. Not yet. There we go. This is a really neat, like, one to see, like all color separated. That's what I love. I love modern hard grades because of that, but it's also the fact that like, now that I remember it, people complained about the articulation and they were like, yeah, it's a single joint. That's disappointing. It's like, this is good enough. We don't have, us humans do not have double jointed elbows or double jointed knees. It's all single joints and it's a really good range. And I'm fine with it. Because if I had double jointed limbs, I pretty much would like to say, if that was the case, then I wish they would bend backwards. But that's another thing I don't like. Whereas, I think I said it before, but like, people just complain about how old kits aren't like the new ones, and that's super. It's bad. Shouldn't be worth looking at. But it's like, there's some old kits that are way worth looking at, because nowadays, if you get like old kits, that being remade to new ones, they're all P Bandai, and people have a thing against P Bandai. I kind of do too, because of the fact that it's just like, these designs you could have just put into like a normal high grade retail line, and yet they're not benefiting off of that. Instead, they're just trying to push out their own like service. Which is not bad, by the way. It's just costs more. And it kind of sucks, because like, not every region has P Bandai. It sucks. And it's like, if it was retail, that'd be a different story. That'd be better, to be honest. Because then like, those stores would have it. But then, I don't know. I don't know what Bandai's trying to do. It doesn't look like I have to cut much out for this. What the heck? C1. Then next one. I also learned that I was listening to, and I haven't done this in a while, but like, I was listening to like voice actors of Marvel Rivals, and most of them are like really top tier voice actors, or like they were also like in other games too. I didn't realize that the voice actor for Mordecai was Jeff the Shark. So it's super, oh god, like Mordekaiser is Jeff the Shark, and it's super weird because you hear someone that is just like boom, like his Mordekaiser's voice is like booming and like edgy, right? And then you get Jeff the Shark, and it's just like growling, very cute growling, and just like, I don't know, it's super silly. I'm I'm kind of like interested in. I also remember that the voice actor from Moon Knight is also in League, and you could kind of see it. Also, like it's super funny because like the Moon Knight in there is like super comic booky, when I'm more used to the MCU and not the show, like the Moon Knight show. All right, so I got that. Then okay, it is interesting though, like seeing this. Like you think that the head would just feel naked, but then you get the rest of the body, and it kind of completes it in a way. And like I don't know, the clear eyes will also kind of just make it look like it's dead. But that's just me. But like I'm pretty sure I could see someone like take parts of this and actually just use it for the original, the official, the clear eyes especially, if they ever felt like doing so. But we could test the articulation. So the arm goes out like that. Obviously, single joint elbow. Shoulder pad goes up that how far. Arm can go really high up. So that's neat. 360 obviously because of the fact that it's a ball joint. Swivel. Ball joint hands, kind of. You could just swivel them mostly. For the head. Top part is ball joint. Bottom part is ball joint as well. That's kind of stuck to the back. How far can you look up? Pretty far. And oh god, I got stuck. Okay. Can't look down as much. But god. The head feels a little loose. More than I like. But that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, then we can move on to the next thing, which is the feet. A, B1, and C. Again. So A2. Oop. A13. Then then C1 or C21, that's what it was. Then oh me too. Then wait, it's this way. It's also interesting that they had like the ventilations on the back of the feet. It I'm thinking about I'm just thinking how it works in a way that would make sense for engineering. E1 was 14. And C20. Right. Then. Next one. Next one. The feet are actually a lot flatter than I thought too. I didn't realize it'd be more triangular. Right, and sorry, I'm not talking much, am I? It's one of those things where I'm listening to a video essay on the lore of Dead Space, and it's like super interesting right now. But also, it's just like my brain is empty. I've said everything I've said. Actually, I didn't. I was thinking like I was reading manga, and one of them I thought was really interesting. I'm currently reading one about a detective agency. It's like a slice of life about the daily lives of these detectives, and what like in their different professions. But like it mostly revolves around this girl who is blind, who is in love with this guy who is invisible, and it's just a very cute story. That's all. That's at least the most I can say about it now. Like it's a cute story, and definitely I would like to say I would recommend it, but I haven't really been great at recommending stories or anything of the sort. The only thing I can recommend are toys or model kits because they are pretty good. I feel like they're the things that had the most like uh not credibility. I'm more knowledgeable in this kind of thing, I guess. Look at that. We got that. It's a lot stranger than I thought. Right. Next one. Is it like that? Yeah. Next part. I would actually. Funny thing is, I looked at an old video last night, an old video I made, and I was like, you know what? I might re-upload this, and then I realized how more expressive I was and how weirder I was. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't upload this. I think it's just because like the part of me is just like, oh my god, that's embarrassing. I guess I was sort of embarrassed at my old self, and it's like, part of me is like, oh, this doesn't sound too bad, and then I start making noises and start doing things I no longer do, and it's like, maybe not. I'll pass. Could be worse. I could have said something incredibly bad, which I'm super happy I didn't. B119. Also, the thing I don't like is that I guess it's one of those things. So I like the I don't mind the winter. I don't mind the cold. I just don't like it when it gets into the negatives all of a sudden. Cause like one of the things is that it got really, really cold. And I'm like, why? Cause like one day, the day before, it's like, oh yeah, 40 degrees, nothing bad. And then it just went to like -10, and it's like, why? So that was a very silly thing. Right. Then right, then E121. Then 20. Right here. Right. So I think I know what this piece is for, but yeah, might as well cut it out. Now this B1 plate is done. This is for the hip. I know that. I sound stuffy. I'm not stuffy. It's just the fact that, oh, I guess I'm stuffy. It's just, I generate a lot of mucus. It's really gross. I hate it. Then let's see. And all I'm doing now is just cutting out all the parts and then just sanding them one by one and then putting them together. Because I feel like that would make more sense. Oh yeah, another thing I feel very proud of with myself, actually, now I think about it, is that so I there's this like monthly karaoke thing that I used to be a part of. I just haven't had the time to actually be a part of it anymore, and it's kind of sad. But I thought it was fun. Like because of that, I started practicing singing, like not confidently, but like actually trying to learn like some things, and it was really interesting to learn, cause like I've actually started getting better at like slightly going through like pacings, and like I don't know. I just thought it was fun. Like it's a fun pastime. I found out learning new songs is like learning new songs and then just realizing that you can actually be good at it is surprising on my end. Okay, so gonna stop there and assemble all this together. and and then this goes in like that. And front part. Then we got booster right there. And right, and then then okay. Got the other booster. I think I forgot something. I did not. unicorn. Oh, hi. uh, I am building. It's pretty good. I also realized that the instructions are actually from the actual Lfrith. It's not exclusive to this one. But yeah, this is how it looks so far. The semi-clear is definitely interesting. Hold on. So like, it's mostly just the red or pink in a sense that's clear. The eyes are also clear, but it also makes it very hard to see. But yeah, the eye and the middle part is clear. I got the feet done. It's definitely a build, and it made me realize that I want to get these. I want to get another one so I could take these arms, because it's definitely a thing that I needed a long time ago, and I didn't think about it until now. But yeah, I am building the leg currently. It's thick. It reminds me a lot of the unicorn with the cycle frame, because I think it's the same color, honestly. But yeah, other than that, I ran out of things to say. I was also just really into listening on lore of Dead Space, so I'm like, you know what? This is fine. And it's like, I've heard this same thing a lot, but that's because of the fact that, like, I've been trying to listen to this for a couple hours. No, not a couple hours. I have a bad habit of listening to these before I go to bed, and it just didn't work out because of the fact that I would actually fall asleep and then not listen to the rest of it. So, hold on. Let's see. I was also talking about how uh, my one of the topics I was talking about was like how I would not be able to get the Murasame Kai because it got back ordered. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't had anything back ordered on HOJ in a while, so I'm not surprised that it happened. And okay, 8 to 9 with the C19. Yeah. It is definitely a pain when you just like, because like this video I'm listening to is like 4 hours, and it's just like, she's covering the lore of Dead Space, basically, and like she went in depth, and it's just those things where I'm like, huh, I didn't know, but like being 4 hours, obviously you would conk out in the middle of the 4 hours. I think before then I was listening to like fake repair videos, or like, yeah, fake restoration videos. So it was definitely a thing that I didn't know existed. It would make sense. Imagine someone just doing like fake Gunpla videos. That'd be funny. I think that'd be funny and dumb. 8 and 9. Okay. Right, then. Also, funny enough, this is like the only pink sticker. It's not like clear red or anything, which I think if they actually did go through with the whole like pink being clear thing, or like paint plastic with this, it would have been interesting to see this be clear as well, and then it'd be more consistent. But I did like the box art for this because of the fact that it was like sparkly. Hold on. Let me go get it. So like the box art for it is like, normally this would be like solid pink, but like it's all like this, like just shiny, glittery. Oh, nice. I do have the original G Self. It's still somewhere down here. It is neat, and it has a lot of clear blue parts, and I love it. The other thing was that I wanted to get the perfect pack because of the fact that I didn't realize it came with different shoulders. And also now I learned about the existence of the photon torpedoes, and that was a thing to see in like as a clip. That was a pretty nightmarish thing to go through, I guess. C17 and 11. But I would love to get more Reconquista G kits because of the fact that they were pretty good for what I saw. I regret skipping out on like Age and oh god, like both Age and Reconquista G, because they had pretty solid designs, and I lost the part. Oh wait, no, I didn't lose it. It just fell in a different spot. And 18. Yeah. But the one I want to get actually now from when I think about it with what was it called? It was called the Gustima. I would love to get the Gustima. I also learned of an existence of a mobile suit called what was it? Oh, everyone's playing Rivals. That's not where I'm supposed to go. It was called the Theova. It was from Gundam Age. It's based on a G bouncer, and it has like it's weirdly lime yellow. Like it has colors. The color schemes are coming out of 01. That's all I can say about it. Let's look at restocks. Oh yeah, they do have the original. They have the Mars 4 weapons too, and did I? No, I'm kind of far away from the microphone. Oh wait, they have the Noazil. I don't even know what that is, but it's a mobile armor. They have the Grimgard as well. They have the SD Alex. They have the Core Gundam Mars 4. Boy. Oh, come on. Bad time to show the restocks. And the Gray's Iron is $17, and the Floros and the Helmwig. Dang it. Man, I don't have money. I can't get it. Right, then. But before that happens, I gotta go through my backlog. Like I like getting new kits. It's just the fact that the backlog is super heavy, and now I have to go and like actually take care of it because I can't let it like build up any more than it already has. It's pretty bad. Oh, funny. Yeah, then 810. It's also that thing. It's like I want to play Marvel Rivals, but I'm also just like in this thing. Was like I gotta go do some work, which I don't think is gonna be bad. I gotta go record stuff. I'm gonna cut this out too, because that makes sense. And then this entire run is done. Yeah, the Grimguard is great. I love the fact that the shield or like the swords are like the swords can attach itself into the shields, but then like those swords can also go the other direction, so you could just have like arm like shield blades, and it's just like I love that more than like its gun it came with, because it does have like a normal like I was gonna say Tommy gun kind of thing. But like Grimguard is like one of my favorite like suits because of the fact that it's very unique. But I think he's also just rocking the Valkyrie frame. So it's like, yeah, it's super neat. What it is? There we go. I do like this bit right here. Also the other thing is like, I know you already know about it, but I still have like a whole bunch of kits over here, like right next to me that I still have yet to build, and it's starting to annoy me now because of the fact that it's like one of those kits are in the very bottom, and I've had it for over a year, and I still haven't really put it together. It's just like too many things I want to do. Then 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 put this one in. Yeah, I think I remember hearing someone actually like explain why like the red stickers were a thing for Witch for Mercury, and they showed a screenshot of one of the Lfrith units actually having red eyes, and they said that that's like anything above permit score 4 or 4 or higher as a concept. Unless like, well, I was gonna say if that worked, then Caliburn could have been like that, but it might have been a scrapped idea. Man, I would love to see like more Gundams that technically have their eyes turn red, or like just something like that. But then that makes me remember like I want to see more like mecha kind of thing that goes like does that Ava 1 Berserk thing where they do have like a mouth, like if they go into that kind of state, it has like a mouth and it goes animalistic or something. Or like I think the best example would have been Crossbone, the Crossbone Gundam, because of the fact that it has like a mouth kind of thing. Which actually reminds me that should probably read some more Gundam. I wonder if they updated Werewolf. Because I was reading Werewolf, Gundam Werewolf. It was technically like a whodunit kind of thing. But like, at the part I stopped at, they kind of showed who the villain was. And it was interesting seeing the Gundam Mark IV. But other than that, like, man, the Gundam Mark IV has like the biggest cheeks I can imagine. Not cheeks like the butt cheeks, but like the actual like head, like the sides of the head are like the widest I've ever seen. Right, and it is interesting that this doesn't do anything. Like, it's not impeding in it, and it's still like you still get a 360. This is really impressive still, and this is like something I would like to see from like, I was gonna say Xade, but Exia. Like, this is something I would like to see from the Exia, but then like the Exia has stuff you put on the side, and it just kind of became messier. Then oh boy, there we go. Then next one is, after this, I'm gonna be making the weapons. Well, actually, the hips. I'm jumping the gun there. Right. And also, like, filing verniers are like the hardest things I'm thinking of. Like, that I'm thinking, like, how do I explain this? How do I word things now? Like, filing down like verniers is hard, are hard because like they have like a very interesting, like, unique shape, but it's like I also feel like I'm gonna be like getting rid of that shape. I think it's also just because of the fact that I'm using like a basic filer, when in a sense you can just try and learn how to do, like, use better ones. Okay, and then there's that. That's neat. Like, this thing can go, can still stick up, but it goes down like that, and it feels very like uniform. I like that, and it doesn't impede on anything. But the ankle, if you go a little too far out, then it's gonna be like that. So it's fine. Alright. Then we need this one, D8 and D9. Ooh. And 8. It's also interesting. Most of the inner parts like these, I would expect to be like gray, but it's white. And okay. Right. Then where does it go? So 9. Then here. And then you get that. And then this? Yeah. And there we go. I like that, like the part separation. It's like very small for this gray bit, but it works. I thought there'd be more gray for the inner frame. I might be spoiled by something. Right, then that also makes it realize that I need to go and hunt down the Gundam fact because I don't have that. Right, so we got that. Then two. And the last. I do like the color separation though. Look at that. It's really neat. I actually like this body more than like I think Caliban, because Caliban is a little too, I think, thick. I think I'm just running off with a Gundam Breaker, but like I do have Caliban behind me. Too lazy to get it though, but like I do like that. It's super. The shape of this is totally up my alley, even without the backpack. Which, speaking of, I think that's what we're making next. Yeah, we're making the backpack next, which is B35 and 36. Then 36. Then B2 25 and 28. Eight. 27. Then 25. Oh boy. I remember seeing the initial images of the Lfrith, now thinking about it, and just thinking like, man, that's a very hollow backpack. And I think this is like coming off straight off of which no, Build Divers Revise, where like the attitude, my overall attitude is like, oh great, it's gonna have a backpack that's gonna be empty and it's gonna require you to buy weapons afterwards, and we didn't know that the Lfrith was gonna be rocking funnels, and I think that was a really nice surprise. I remember seeing a thing on Twitter. Someone was like, "Yeah, we don't need funnels anymore. They're too, like, we got too many funnels already." It's like there's only one show that actually utilized a lot of it, and that was Witch for Mercury. And it's like it's kind of fun now I think about it, because Witch for Mercury was like probably the only series I know that actually did like funnels really well. And it's like, yeah, it's an overpowered skill or like thing, but not everyone had it, and most of the people that piloted Gundams used it, so it made sense that way to me. So like, it wasn't like something that was like super overpowered. It's not like, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I almost put them on the wrong order. It would have. I don't think it would have made a difference, anyways. Oh, it depends. Then let's put the backpack together first. D10. Oop. Right. 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 And now this part. I also think this backpack is weird. And the reason why is because like I said earlier, it was so bare bones. It was just really empty. And now that, so I could just put this on, and that should be it. Right, then now and that goes right here. I like to say it goes right here. And I realized this is actually similar to the Munisol unit. Huh. This beam saber feels loose. Actually, yeah, it feels loose when you put it in, but it's fine now. It's weird. And next one. Next one. Right. And this one. Right. And next will be this one. And like that. If only I had, now I think about it, if only I had the exclusive stand for Ariel where it had more than enough legs or arms to hold the bits. Because that would have been really neat with this. But yeah, I still wish this was a part of Gunbreaker. That would have been a neat one. Right. Almost done. After that, I think we had to put the gun together. And we got the backpack. It's a very hollow thing. Like 5 holes. Okay. Then 14, 15. We're doing the bits now. Okay, we got the fat block. Then 16, 17. Which is also pretty big, actually. I didn't expect it to be that big. Because I was looking at the image of the Lfrith, and it didn't look huge. So, to be proven wrong is interesting. But I also thought it was interesting just seeing this. Like, the bits for the Lfrith just be solid white. But it's also because the Lfrith is also like a prototype, too. Does it go on like that? It does. Oh yeah, shows on the instructions too. Okay. D21 and 20. Right. 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 Then and how do I put this on? So this would basically be this way, with the peg right here. Okay. There we go. 2, 3. Oh, partially. Same thing. That's what I'm doing. Lovely. Oh, also, don't know if anyone's gonna see it, but I did. Well, I didn't open it, but Ryder did, and he, I was playing a bit of Summon Ride. These are super well done, I guess. It's just the fact that, you know, these are literally what they are, just action figures. It's Skylanders, that kind of thing. So I thought the figures were nice. Then you get like the chips, like these, and these are like super neat. I like how it looks, but then you look in the back and it's like stats. So for a game that's like 10 years old, basically, it was strange. It's interesting. It's also just the fact that it's like considered one of the worst Kamen Rider games, or it might have been one of the worst games of the year. And I thought it's silly. It's true. Well, not true. True. It's not exactly the worst game. It is just a very difficult game that kind of doesn't hit right, I would say. 13 and 34. Oh, it's a B plate. Wait, there's B13. Okay, 34. next one. Does it look like I don't have to cut much? Oh wait, that's because it's right here. When you try to blow the plastic away and then you accidentally start spitting, that's bad. Uh, right, then here. Right. Then we got that done. Then D12. Then and then the last one. Is one runner. We got one more runner to go. Then got that. I do like how even if it's like all just one color, more than one color, they actually gave it some idea, like color separation with this gray. So then, alright. Alright. Oh, there goes that runner. Alright, now we put this on. Then on. this has a lot of panel lining opportunity because of how I was gonna say how black it is, how white it is. Alright, then B237. Then and slide it up, put it on here. I like that it's angled, so you don't have to like necessarily mess with it. But yeah, there's the shield. Okay. Right, and right then. Okay, then. B2 32 and 33. Okay, then that is it. Okay. Right. Shoot. What part do I need to sand down? Is it the small one? Yeah. And apparently this goes down. It does. Okay. This is like a very interesting beam gun. It's very cannon like. And that it has tabs, and this is like the weirdest beam rifle I've seen, like the most exposed, I would say. Then it goes up like that, goes down like that, and then it does have... Does it open up and take this thing in? Would it be like that? Doesn't tell me how it attaches. Maybe like this. Right. And then there's that. Right. Yeah, we got it. She's done. So there's that. Let's take the shield off though, and then attach it on. So the one thing that showed was these two. Get this up. Up. Oh, it does open up for the beam. That is the beam. Okay, I thought it was something else. Then that in like that. That in like so. Then it is definitely interesting to see like this. I like this. It's very interesting with the part separation with that. And 1, 2. Then put the backpack on. And this goes. This. So like that. And right there. And right here. And we did it. Actually, I'm more impressed with this shield than I am with Ariel's. Because Ariel needed a bracket. And I don't remember I still have that bracket out here. I've had it out there for a while. But, then, let's see. And yeah, it just turned into an even bigger backpack. So that is interesting. I like this. Hold on. Let's bring... Well, maybe not that, but... Like, I like how it went from this, right? And this is the Lfrith to this. So it's interesting. This one doesn't have any, like, skirts or anything, but I like the flare it has on the sides of the hips. But like, this is also like very streamlined in terms of just like where the bits go. So like, it's like all over the body instead of just like being very simple on the back. But yeah, like, I like these. I like both of these. If you get the original one, this one, you could get it. You should get it. You owe it to yourself to get this. And if you like it like this with a traditional Gundam thing, go ahead. This one's also just as good. But they're both good. They're really good. Hold on. I didn't really mess around with the articulation. But like the other thing, since it doesn't have like the backpack thing, I'm gonna take this off. You can actually take this one I have with the Ariel's backpack, the original backpack, and like throw it on here. And sort of get it. I think the best one would just be the Metasoul unit. So yeah, like you can also do it like this. Actually, this is pretty cool. Because like the Lfrith did have like different backpacks, so this works. Unfortunately though, you can't share the hands with the Ariel because they have different hand covers. Well, I didn't realize it'd be that loose. But for the legs, oh, that's a pretty good range actually. Then let me take this out. Go back a little bit. Split is kind of there, almost. It's just being impeded by this, but the stickers on the knees are weird. So double joint knee, C clip goes down, ball joint toes, and ball joint ankle skirt. No, ankle skirt, ankle guard. Swivel for this thing, so you can just. You can just pose her like this. I do think the Lfrith in general is probably the best on its own. Like no contest, no contest. I like the Lfrith. Actually, can I throw some other weapons on it? I have to find the other weapons. That'd be nice. That's not it. Oh boy, way to go. That's not it. Oh, it's right there. I think. Kinda. Kinda here. I say kinda because it's all a bunch of parts. Oh, I can't find what I needed, but I do. I do like this. The Frith actually has my it's kind of my favorite in terms of aesthetics. Oh my god. It's like there's nothing too. It's like detailed enough to feel very unique. Also, I need to at least use a beam saber part, right? So there's the beam saber, blue, and then that. Oh yeah, this is... God, I won't stop gushing for now. This is super good. Get it? It's cheap. Like the original, I think if you could find it, it should be $20, under $20 at best. Under 30 at best. So if you can get it for that price, definitely worth it. The semi-clear one is also just a novelty. So like I kind of like how it glows for the most part under this. So yeah, it's a lot more red than pink, but like it works. I like it. Oh yeah. That is it. That's all I got, I think. Yep, that's it. Bit on form, the gun bit, receiver gun, gun blade, a beam blade, and gun bit rifle, bit stave, and then the compo gun bit shield. But no, the Lfrith is really good. I would definitely highly recommend it to anyone that likes the Witch for Mercury stuff and this. So, yeah, I will get going now. Oh, actually, no, hold on. One more thing. I'm gonna compare it with Aerial Rebuild. Because Aerial Rebuild is nice, but then you also get this, and it's just like, they're both good in their own way. This one is a lot more blockier and a lot more outfitted for battle, so it's definitely an interesting one. Not to mention, she does get like the Gundam V-fin thing, the ventilation. I like the V-fin for this too. It's crazy. It's crazy how it goes from like bunny ears to like no bunny ears with V-fin to like smaller bunny ears to a larger V-fin. So that's cool. And the fact that you don't need stickers for the eyes as much. But yeah. Wait, hold on. Did I forget a sticker? No. Oh yeah, before I start rambling on again, I am gonna leave. I will see you guys tomorrow for Megaton Musashi. So, yeah. Well, if I actually can do it this time. Alright, bye bye.